What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to the TVP Lounge, man. Hope y'all are doing well on this Friday evening. This somehow, some way, I don't even know how, pre-Thanksgiving stream. What? Jesus, time is just flying by, man. But hope y'all doing well as always. Where we at here? There we go. What's up, good people? As always, man, if you haven't had a good week up until this point, hopefully you can kick back, relax, enjoy the vibes of the weekend, man, and get ready to celebrate the last week before Thanksgiving, because we done made it through another calendar for another finally festive holiday weekend. I've been talking about it all week. It don't feel real at all. How Thanksgiving is next week, but it is, you know what I mean. So we gonna vibe as we always do. It is F1 weekend. Shout out to all the folks who love Formula One, those who are coming around to it. You know, I know some folks are coming around to it, and then to those who don't care, it's just that time again. But let me say what up to the chat real quick. Holla at y'all. What did I title this? I said it's free weekend because I was reflecting on what's going on this weekend, because it is a free event going on throughout the whole weekend. So we'll touch on that, and then I just holla at y'all and go with the flow of the stream. I was just out there. Y'all know I was just out there last weekend. And what a time. The rain be crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Vegas and rain is just like, nope. It's insane. Let me say what's up though. Holla at my people real quick. Mrs. Aya, what's going on? So happy birthday to my sister. Is that Gina? Hope I said that right. Happy birthday to my sister Gina. November 20th. Love you, sis. Hey, everybody drop a happy birthday to sister Gina. I hope I said that right. If I didn't say that right, my bad. Happy birthday, sis. Hopefully, you and the fam take care of her and she have a good birthday. Also, big shout out to the TVP Lounge. It's always a good Friday with TVP. I appreciate that. Good to see you. Hope everything well with you and yours. Rich, what's going on, man? Say happy Friday. Hope everyone have a wonderful Thanksgiving day. Indeed, I hope y'all enjoy y'all holiday season with y'all loved ones, with us in spirit, if you unfortunately don't have no loved ones to be with. But regardless of how y'all celebrate it, please, as I tell y'all, don't take no day for granted. And enjoy your day to be thankful. You know what I mean? We all have something to be thankful for. And for those who might have a mindset, we don't have, it's so much wrong going on. If you breathing, you can talk, you can walk, you got something to be thankful for. So always find the positive in the negative light. That should probably be my end speech for real. But we going to start it off because we going to start with good vibes and we going to end with good vibes. Gaurav, what's going on, my boy? Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Mama TVP, what's going on? Happy Friday. Good to see you also. Horhillian, what's going on? Good to see you. Hope everything's smooth. Victoria, what's going on? So happy Friday. Happy birthday to sister indeed. Mad birthday love. T, what's going on? Happy Friday. Say can't believe Thanksgiving is less than a week away. Yeah, tell me about it. I know. Don't make no sense whatsoever to me. But yo, it is, you know what I mean? And I hope y'all are preparing too, man. I know some of y'all be getting down on the grizzle. Some of y'all go crazy in the kitchen. You know, here y'all be putting y'all foot in some of y'all stuff too. AKA y'all food be fire. In case some of y'all don't be knowing what that mean. Yes, the food be scrumptious. Trey, what's going on? Happy Friday. Hope everything good with you and yours. Salute to y'all. Cameron said, wait, whoa, my screen. Oh, there we go. Okay. Shout out Cameron. Said we in his mug. Indeed, appreciate you pulling up. Hope everything cool. Deontay, my guy, what's going on? Happy Friday. Happy birthday to anyone whose birthday was this week, today, or this weekend. Y'all already know if it's your birthday, if you just had a birthday that passed, if you got one coming up in the next few days, let us know. Because we do birthdays, so we can show y'all some love. And he said, happy Thanksgiving as well, indeed. Most definitely. Finesse Kid, what's going on, man? Happy Friday. Hope everything's smooth. Nick, what's going on? Happy Friday to you also. Happy birthday. Happy F1 tomorrow. Indeed. But what is it? How I go? I know yesterday was pretty much just like the trial run. Today is the pre-qual. And then tomorrow is the actual, I think today is positioning. And then tomorrow is the actual official race. But, yo, it's going crazy out there in the town for sure. Mr. Mac, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Hope all is well with you and yours. Say make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Indeed, I appreciate those who engage and support the chat. It's that Rob. Shout out to my mom. Tina, what's going on? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Hope all is well. Said last week's fuzzy vid was fun and funny. What was last week's video? What was last week's video? Oh, the one I dropped yesterday? Which video? I'm confused. Who this? Fuel Patrick. What's going on, man? He said came in and checked out the live. Hope you're well. Hey, I'm doing good, man. Hope you and the family doing well as well. Appreciate you popping in and stopping through. You know, mad love. Hope everything cool. Schoon, my guys, happy early birthday to Rob and myself to the A. After party people. I don't know. We'll see how the night goes. YouTube been back in acting up, but we'll see. Happy birthday too to my guy Schoon, my guy Rob. Happy birthday to y'all for sure. Danielle, what's going on? Happy Friday. Hope all is well. Yeah. Happy birthday to Schoon. Happy birthday, Rob. I don't know if Rob is here yet. If you ain't here, Mr. Rob, happy birthday. If not, I'll holler at you probably in about 45 minutes in the potty. All right, y'all. So we gonna vibe today. I want to talk about the free weekend. Where we gonna start with the stream today. Oh my shot. Got me a little mixture in here today. I ain't gonna lie, low key won't go and drink, but I found a little bit of whiskey. I got a little. Cause I was out there for the multiply weekend last weekend, as y'all saw if y'all follow me on Instagram. Y'all know I be hitting the multiplies. I gotta keep them no resort fees. Gotta keep them no resort fees because the hotels do not be paying me. I go and do what I do. So I had to get them no resort fees. 5 times slot, 7 times. The next one is December 15th through the 25th, I believe. That's the next one. So if you're going to be in Vegas December 15th through the 25th. And I said I would be good at posting them. Y'all, I promise I be all over the place with stuff. I got a lot going on, so forgive me. But y'all can always hit me up and ask, and I can always tell you. But the next one, December, it'll be the last one of the year, and then they doing a 10X in January. What? That's right, and it's a wraparound way around that. So I might get into that later. But cheers, y'all. Appreciate y'all love and continued support. All right, now let's talk about the free weekend. So y'all know F1 going on this weekend. Any F1 fans, I'm gonna just look at the yes or no's in the chat as I'm going through this. But y'all know, have y'all come around? What's y'all feels on F1s? Like I might low key tune into the race for a little bit tomorrow. I don't think too much going on outside of college football, maybe some basketball. But I might tune in for a little bit just cause it's Vegas. But the race technically started yesterday. Today's pre-qual. Tomorrow is the full race for what really matters. And while the race is going on, y'all know good old Fremont with the 2 E's. Shout out to Fremont. Fremont decided to start doing the Neon Festival. Let me see if I can bring this up on screen real quick so y'all can see who gonna be where. Because I know some of y'all actually in town for the weekend. But they decided to do a free festival during F1. You know, I'm not gonna go into the full details as to exactly what it's supposed to represent, but if you know, you know. But they doing a free festival, so I called this free weekend because number one, y'all know if you're gonna be going to the clubs is definitely gonna be active. Y'all can get in free. Y'all know all y'all gotta do is holler at me to get in free. Number two, you got this festival going on, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's a free concert. You know, some folk might want to get out of the headache of the strip. I don't know if y'all have been to Vegas around F1 time. Like I was out there last weekend. I left on Tuesday. The race started on Thursday, and this year, well, one, it was raining crazy on Saturday. It was just the worst, like flooding. Like I thought we were gonna get in a car accident, cause you know some folk can drive, some folk can't drive. Hit a puddle, and the entire car got covered in water, and the car in front of us ain't know what to do. So it was crazy. But folks trying to get away from the strip, it'd be a lot of traffic because of how the race is set up. Like if you're trying to get on strip or the certain parts on the strip that might hit the track, they gotta work around and all that. So it can definitely be a headache. I would highly advise folks to be, you know, if you're gonna be staying on the strip, plan to be able to make sure you can move up and down the strip with your legs. You know what I mean? Because the closer it get to the race, they definitely have to alter the routes. Ride prices wasn't too crazy. Like doing Uber and Lyft, from what I noticed, the price weren't too crazy. A little bit higher than maybe normal, but nothing like outrageous. But downtown said we got y'all. For those of y'all who want to get away from the F1 race, who don't care, or who want to watch some of the race and come and party, they said I got y'all. Okay, So this is the Neon City Festival for the weekend. So obviously this is Friday, this Saturday, Sunday. So if y'all gonna be in town, or if y'all got some people in town, this is 100% free. Don't cost you a thing, and y'all know it's for all ages. Okay, as much as I can't stand kids in Vegas, and y'all need to stop bringing y'all kids to Vegas because it's a headache. I know y'all gonna do it anyway because it's the most rebellious society we ever lived in our life. Y'all got something to do for the little jits, you know what I'm saying? The little running around, hard-headed, knuckle ones. Y'all need to tire them out and give them something free to do so they can go to sleep. You can take them downtown between today, tomorrow, and Sunday. This gonna be your artist lineups. Tomorrow probably gonna be the latest. I'm not gonna lie, and it makes sense because the end of the race is tomorrow. So some folk might be getting up out of there on Sunday, but this is 100% free. It's not really often you gonna go to Vegas. You know that there's festivals going on, especially with big events going on, and you get a free event to go to. But this here right here, and I think it's a dope gesture that the city decided to do to give folks a free concert. So this is going to be a very, very, very busy weekend on the strip and downtown. So if y'all plan on being downtown, I would highly advise y'all to get downtown early. Probably like 7, I ain't gonna lie to you. Probably go downtown and around 7:30 and plan the parlay. But yo, I am not gonna lie to y'all. The traffic be a headache, but the vibes around F1 is definitely a type of energy I think everybody should experience. I had some meetings that I had to do. Otherwise, I would have stayed probably until today. I probably would have tried to leave today. I didn't really care to see the full race. I at least wanted to see a couple days of it. But I had some meetings that I had to take care of, so I could not stay due to today. But 2026, I'm probably going to go ahead and pop out. I might stay through the whole weekend, actually, because they do have the little zone events going on, the little F1 events that be around, like Hilton Grand Vacations and what's that, Virgin, and then, you know, y'all got the regular spots right there by Bellagio if y'all care to be around the grandstands and all of that. So if you're in town this weekend, y'all know what to do. Holla at me if you need anything free. If you're not gonna be in town, y'all can saddle up and get ready to watch another Vegas spectacle going on this weekend. Now let me slide over here in the chat real quick and see what's going on real quick. Said over 30 viewers, 5 likes. Yeah, get the likes to 25. I normally wait till it's about 6 o'clock anyway. So I wait till 6 o'clock. Yeah, if y'all ain't hit the like button, it's free. Don't cost y'all $1. Help the algorithm. Hit the thumbs up for me. I appreciate it. Who is this? This YouTube. I just realized YouTube done put y'all usernames. I'm like, this is not y'all normal names. And I don't know why YouTube be switching stuff around. So I'm gonna have to call y'all by the user. Some of y'all I remember by name because y'all be here often. But Apin, what up? Happy Friday. Said I enjoy it, but I don't keep up with F1. I think I'm on the same boat with you. I think a number of us is too. Like I came around to it. Like I'm not gonna watch the events yesterday or today, but tomorrow, you know, to get to see the city on the big screen and the big stages, you know, I could watch it for a little bit. I think it was last year. I did, and I was like, I'm gonna watch about 10 laps just to see, and then I was kind of like, all right, man. So then I started doing some other stuff. Next thing I know, the race was about over. So it do kind of move by pretty fast. I could definitely say that. And it probably because they drive at 200 miles an hour. But it is a dope way to see Vegas, you know, from another perspective. And of course, it's free. You know what I mean? Shout out to the free on TV. You know what I mean? Along with the free events. I tell you, free Vegas, it makes it all worthwhile. Slick Rick said I'd check it out. Shout out to Slick Rick. What up, Slick Rick? Yeah. Shout out to my fantasy squad too, you know what I'm saying? Crazy season. I'm about to be up out of there in my 2 weeks. That what it looking like. Said F1 racing, yeah, I'm a fan. Being done in Las Vegas and completely destroying the Vegas vibes for months on end. Not a fan. Move it to the desert and I'll be all in. Yeah, I think that's the back and forth with people, and I see both sides. Because yeah, some of my people that I was with last weekend, we was talking about that too, about how like because of all of the setup for the race and trying to get back and forth on the strip, it become an inconvenience. That's very true. That is very, very true. So from that standpoint, I get it. But it's typically only like a month. I'm gonna say 3 weeks, like 2.5 weeks before the race is when they start closing more and more streets, and then like a week and a half after the race, when they start breaking stuff down, is when it be the worst. So for a good month, you know what I mean, 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after, it do be a little bit to deal with trying to get center strip. One of my folks was trying to get to the strip from the south end, and was just like, it was so many like workarounds to get through. That's why I always try to preach to y'all, especially if y'all going for big holidays, especially if y'all finna be in Vegas for New Year's Eve. I'm trying to tell y'all better stay on the strip, man. Better stay on the strip. I promise you. It might be worse than F1 if you think you're gonna get on the strip, especially New Year's Eve. But I agree. The other side of it, or I was gonna say the headache part of it, trying to get on the strip and deal with the traffic, definitely be a handful. But at the same time, I'm on the other side because I like to be unbiased, no 6-7. It's just a month. You know what I mean? It's just a month out the whole year, and take the little bit of bad with the overall good. Because I will say, aside from trying to get on and off the strip, everybody be on a turned up level though, for real. Like, everybody be on a vibe, because I call this the billionaire. Well, I ain't gonna say if you know, you know what I'm saying. If you don't know, don't worry about it. But we do like to call this one of the billionaire events, you know what I mean? So when the billionaire events be going on in town, y'all already know everything going down. Like, there's some hidden events going on that I can't talk about publicly. I was specifically told, do not talk about this publicly. But there's some private events going on this weekend, and then the clubs and everything turning up this weekend. So the energy for this weekend be crazy. Said if I was with a group watching from a suite or a bar with a view, I'd do it. Other than that, nope. I felt that's the best way to do it. Stay at Cosmo, you know what I'm saying, and watch it from the balcony. Stay at Paris, watch it from the balcony, you know what I'm saying? Like, them the ways I would do it, Find you somewhere, or get you a strip view room, high floor, and watch the race from there. I would always say that, when the time comes. Well, like I said, next year I'm going to try to go. Like, if I ain't had these meetings that I had to do, I've had back-to-back meetings this week. If I had to do these meetings this week, I probably would have stayed, for real. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I would have stayed. And I could have just ran right through the multiplier. High floor, suite facing the strip, them the cheat codes to do it. That's definitely the way I go. So it's only fun, like, the last 10 laps when it gets interesting. I can't watch multiple laps going around a circle. I know how that feels. I ain't gonna lie. I know. That's why I said I'm gonna watch the start of it. And I'm trying to tell you, I started watching the race, and I want to say about lap 12, I started doing stuff on my computer. I was having sidebar conversations, all kind of stuff. I got all out the race. Like, the visual appeal, I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all want some fire backgrounds, screensaver, stuff like that, the overview from when they be like over Cosmo, like over the main stretch of the race, facing the strip, the views be crazy. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing to look at. But the race itself just groomed. Yeah, I feel you on that. When it matter the most, that's how I feel about baseball. I like watching baseball when it matter the most, postseason and all that. Cause other than that, a whole other beast. But I found diehard F1 fans, and they love every bend, every corner, every pass. Folk like what they like. You know what I mean? And it's something different. It's a way to expand our horizon, I guess we could say. Said F1 Vegas is awesome, much better than Miami race. Hey, I had some people tell me that. This is a third year. I think in my after party we talked about that the first year, but a lot of people told me that last year. Like, big F1 fans, they say that this their favorite circuit. I'm gonna assume that's the places they go, but they say that the Vegas is the best circuit. I can't speak to that. I don't know nothing about that, so that ain't the first I've heard about that. I know Miami was a popular one too that people talk about, and I'm like, is it because Vegas is good to go to and you can just party and watch the race, or is it like actually a good like racetrack? You know what I mean? Because y'all know how, like, with football, folk like grass versus turf, or some folk like turf versus grass. That's what made me wonder, like, is it a better course to race on in Vegas, or is it just better eye candy? Said De La Soul album nice, or De La Soul Wild nice, and they just dropped a new album. Yeah, I know. When I saw that too, I was like, yo, that's for free too now. Remember, for free. We love free around here. Shout out to free. It don't get no better than free in Vegas, because folk like to be complaining about stuff. I got to tell y'all about. I'm gonna talk though about some of y'all about my gems on the trip too. But yeah, I think that's dope. The people that's gonna be the variety of the mix of artists and stuff. So here go Vegas Starfish with the negative, out of context, engagement, baiting tweets and posts. Oh no, not public. Bring her to the after party. I want to know what she said. Y'all know I'm not talking about no other creators publicly, not on my public stream. We can have that conversation after the party though. But love, what happened now? Yeah, we're not going there. We'll say that for the back end convos. How about them Cowgirls, Eagles, KC, Detroit 3 weeks in a row? Say that for the after parties too. Cause hey, look. Well, we was out there because Vegas. Number one, okay. Let me get on my internet. Let me pause right here and focus this about Vegas. As we talk about F1, let me talk about football in Vegas. Okay. Y'all who know me by now. I can't stand the Dallas Cowgirls. They drive me crazy. Okay. There's just certain teams that's got certain fan bases. Like the Raiders, like it's very unfortunate that the heavy Raider fan base is not in Vegas. You know, them moving to Vegas was great for the organization, new stadium, et cetera, right? But the Raiders got a very dominant fan base. Let me tell y'all something. These Cowgirls, but last weekend, first I said they bet not lose. Like you can't come to Vegas with the type of fan base y'all is. Like, the way the Vegas is struggling, y'all can't come to Vegas and lose. I felt like I was in Texas. What? I'd have been to Vegas plenty of times. This was the first time that I was in Vegas and I thought I was in Texas, okay? Everywhere you turn. And you know, and it was all love too. Everybody was cool, you know. It won't no crazy like, you know, they like, even though I say they fan base kind of can be like cult like or whatever. Everybody was cool. Like it wasn't no crazy. You know, no craziness going on. Raider fans was trying to, you know, talk about the Raiders, and it was just too many Cowgirl fans everywhere. But that was part of the reason that Vegas was dope last weekend. Like I tell people, the thing about the Raiders being in Vegas now is going to bring fans from all over the country to watch their team play in Vegas. And that was the first time that Dallas has actually played in Vegas since the Raiders moved to Vegas. So, you know, a lot of people got to have their first experience. And I didn't know that at first because one of my people was telling me. I was just like, I know the Cowgirl fans is heavy, but good God, they everywhere. And yeah, they took over Vegas for sure. So this is what I'm going to do. If you a Cowgirl fan, congratulations, okay? Outstanding. Number one, congratulations for being able to go to Vegas and watch your team get a win. It seems like most folks is able to go to Vegas and watch their team get a win. Number one. Number two, when you want to talk about taking over the city, look, a lot of F1 fans finna take over the weekend. Like I've already seen some of y'all out there. I got some people that I'm working with this weekend. Y'all know I do the club stuff, so I'm helping people every single weekend. But them F1 fans out there. But I don't think I've been in Vegas for no sporting event and seen a team dominate so heavily like that. Even when the Bang Bang fans went out there, like when the Niners played the Raiders, that's probably the next biggest, and that's easier because California, like right there next to Nevada. You know what I mean? That's a way easier trip to make. Well, yeah, Dallas fans, y'all, that's the strongest fan base, support base that I done probably ever seen. Take over Vegas. All right, I wanted to touch on that too. You know, I want to give y'all flowers publicly because listen. Y'all showed up and showed out all throughout the weekend. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We them boys all weekend. You know, I my after party people, I should play the other We Them Boys clip. But yeah, y'all did y'all thing. And they had Vegas going up too. So it was definitely a good weekend. It seemed like a lot of people was doing good gambling. It was a time to be in Vegas, I tell you. All right. But to your point, Nick, we'll go further in details. I know what you mean. 3 weeks in is crazy. Crazy. The hack for F1 is getting tickets for we finna get a gym. Getting tickets for practice round and maybe tonight. Then for tomorrow a sports book. Cheaper and better that way. I get what you mean. Go check out the Thursday route, the cheaper route. And on top of that, wait till the last minute to buy tickets. Like I tell y'all about rooms, you can do the same thing with tickets. It seems like every year when we get closer to F1, tickets start dropping. That's something you can pay attention to. But that's a good plug. Watch the main race at a sports book because they'd be everywhere. And if you want to actually go to the race, Thursday and Fridays would be your days to check it out. Because tonight about as important as tomorrow, because I know positioning is everything. So, they got to actually be serious tonight. Viewing parties is the F1 is the way to go for F1 if you're in Vegas. I can believe that for sure. Because a lot of people probably not even trying to pay for the tickets. Them viewing parties, you got to book them early though. Like spots like Bottle Blinds now. Shout out to Bottle Blinds. Bottle Blinds is y'all. I'm telling y'all, Bottle Blinds it's official. If you're trying to go to a lounge on the strip and you want to have a good time, you don't worry about dressing up. You trying to slide out casual, listen to a mix of music from the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, all genres. Bottle Blinds is it. They did it. I was thinking it might be a dope spot. I'm telling you, I went bike to bike days, Saturday and Sunday. I was in there. One of them folks like, bro, you a local boy? You in here partying? Solo turned up. I said, that's right. Like, I do business out here. But yeah, viewing parties, get them in advance. Those the stuff you should probably book in advance. Last minute, they sell out of those like hotcakes for sure. So I actually enjoy watching the race on TV. Shout out to Canyon. What else? Said I was surprised. I enjoyed it. That's why I said I peeped it too. I said the same thing. I ain't really into F1, and I didn't think I was gonna watch the whole race, but I ended up watching the whole race because it went by fast. But half the race, it was like on the TV. It was just on, so I kind of like listening in the background. Then all of a sudden I looked up. I was like, damn, it's lap 40? I said, oh, we got to see who about to win. I don't know. I can't remember dog name. What name? Max Verstappen. He like the GOAT of F1. He won. I'm like, man, who is this dude? Then they like, oh yeah, this dude always wins. So I like, oh, okay. So I learned who the GOAT or I guess the big dog F1 is, watching that too. So knowledgeable for knowledgeable purposes. Said I've played F1 on Xbox, so yeah, I guess I'm a new fan. Hey, hey, that's a way to do it, you know what I mean? And it probably fun. Racing games be fun as hell. So I ain't played an F1 game, but that probably be lit though. I'm not gonna lie to you. It makes stuff it'll make stuff add up, make some sense. My guy Mike, what's going on, Mike? What's going on, my man? Hey, we didn't do 12 no more. Shout out to the Gummy Bear shop. That's my guy Mike, man. Appreciate you pulling up and chopping, man. 7-star gang. 7-star gang. You know what I mean? Say New Year's Eve. Yeah, New Year's Eve. Shout out to folks for New Year's Eve. Yeah, New Year's Eve gonna be crazy. We'll talk more about New Year's Eve as we get closer. But yeah, New Year's Eve gonna be insane. I done already started having put stuff together for the folk out there. Yeah, it's gonna be a time. So F1 is a reason for me not to go to Vegas in November. That's crazy. But I think a lot of people share the same sentiment as you on that. As my guy said earlier, it'd be a headache to navigate with, which it do. That's what I'm saying. I just experienced it last weekend. The closer you get to F1, it definitely is a headache navigating, especially for those of y'all who don't walk. Because I got a number of y'all in my community who just like, I'm not walking. Nope. So, you know what I mean? I feel it. Not even mad. God bless me with 2 legs. I'm finna use those up and down the strip for sure. Save me money, headache, and time. Say because of traffic and such, but then again, I want to be there for the vibes. Well, that's the picky poison. You know what I mean? Watching Orby following them on the sphere is cute. Oh yeah, the sphere graphics do be crazy for sure. That especially around F1. So I want to go to Vegas for F1 one day. Hey, they got the early plug if you're trying to check it out. I would definitely say get out there. Don't get out there on Thursday. I say get out there on Tuesday. Tuesday I say get out there Tuesday. Get out there Tuesday so you can give yourself time to navigate and get a feel for how things going on, because that traffic don't be no joke. Especially if you're trying to, like, if you got to go down Harvard, well, you're going to have to go down Harvard for the most part. Like, if you're trying to stay at Planet Hollywood or Paris, it's tough for sure. But, maybe next year I'll catch the race in person. We'll see. I think it's something that if you want to be around good vibes, it's an experience I think I would co-sign. I've been to the Indianapolis 500 3 years in a row. Open wheel racing is an experience live, very much like hockey. You have to experience it in person. I can understand and respect that. I have been to a hockey game in person. I'm not in hockey like that. Um, I'll watch that maybe over some other sports. But back in the day, when Hurricanes was we won the Stanley Cup that year. I think we won it that year. I think it was 2003. My partner, his pops was a big fan, and we got to go to a suite during the finals and watch that in person. Definitely is different in person. I think a lot of sports are better in person than on TV, so I definitely could believe that. Go out with hibachi. Can't wait for the after party. Hey, I know we're coming in here trying to cook up some stuff on high, and y'all know I'm not going for that. Y'all know me better than that. But yeah, we'll see how that slide. Said they acted like they won the Super Bowl after beating the Raiders, bro. Hey, listen, man. Yeah, that's why I said I ain't gonna go too much onto it. You know what I mean? That's why I said congratulations, y'all got y'all done. I mean, I guess when you getting beat up and losing games you supposed to win, you losing to the Panthers and all these other kind of teams, you feel good to get a win. You just got to get your momentum rolling. It's like when you playing a parlay, like when you sports betting, Vegas just keep taking all your bread, so you like, I just got to win something. So you put like $500 on a minus 10,000 team just so you can get the feeling of a win. Yeah, that's how Dallas was, but they was turned up for sure. I can tell you that. So I went to a Raider KC game last year, and it was a sea of red. Sad for Raider Nation. Hey, listen, we was talking about this too. I'm telling you, this is the truth. I was talking about this. The Raiders don't have any home games. Like that was I forget who I was talking to about it, but we was talking about this, and I said the Raiders don't have no home games because when they at home, majority of the people in the stadium is from the other team. So it don't matter who the Raiders play. Like, unless they play like, I was about to say the Browns or the Jets, they might mess around and take over the stadium for real. Like, if they play one of the bottom barrel teams, the Saints, you know what I mean? Then maybe it'll balance out. But it don't matter who the Raiders play. When they in Las Vegas, that's a away game for the Raiders because folks is flying out to Vegas to watch their team. So, yeah, that sea of red, I believe that because it was a sea of yellow when the Steelers was out there. It was a sea of dark blue when the Bears was out there. It was blue and white on Monday, okay? And when Bang Bang out there, it's red and gold. So, yeah, you spot on about that. And I feel bad for the Raiders because that's supposed to be a home game. That's the closest to a home game they're going to get, but that's a road game. And then they got to go on the road. Very, very unfortunate. They Raider fans, they not flocking to Vegas to support their team. Low key, you might have more Raider fans in a particular city than you actually have going to Vegas. That's what's crazy. Said not gonna lie, became a little bit of a fan of CD and Pickens. I can relate. We'll say that for the after party. Yeah, yeah. Well, we can talk about that too. Shout out Red Rock. Shout out to the Red Rock, you know what I'm saying? It's Vegas. Folk want to go to Vegas, have a good old time. Don't matter what your occupation is. If you an athlete, star, celebrity, human being, folk just want to go and have fun, you know what I mean? Just as long as you, if you got to go to work the next day, when y'all about to hop on y'all Zoom calls, y'all know, y'all will drink y'all some water, wash your face, and hop on that Zoom call and get to work, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll leave that there. But, yeah, shout out CD and Pickens, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them boys, man. Oh, man. Sweeney, what's going on? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Karina, what's going on? Good to see you as well. Happy Friday. Say, do your hometown have a football team? What? You trying to pickle me? That's supposed to be a joke. Much as I wear my Ravens hats and I be in my Panthers jerseys. Come on now. You know that. And surprisingly, both my home teams is doing all right. I thought the Panthers was going to be bottom barrel, and I still think they bottom barrel. But I don't know. Some of them is drinking some miracle juice from Jesus because somehow they in contention. Ravens is the Ravens. I told y'all on Halloween, 3 weeks, we was going to be top of the league. I know my ass was drunk, but look at the Ravens right now. I try to tell y'all. One game out the division, obviously they ain't going to be literally top of the league. But I more so meant playoff bound. We going to the playoffs. But yeah, my home teams is doing all right. Still got about 7 games of football left. What the hell is team's record now? Yeah, I think it's what 6 games left. We in week 12, so they're 5. Oh, so about 6 games left, including this week. We got 6 games left. So we'll see what the home stretch is. But if you a Chiefs fan, you a Bills fan, I don't know what to tell y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all is on get it together or say goodbye alert. Cause them Texans and these other teams have surprised. I told y'all. Oh no, we on a public stream. I said this in the private stream there, but I was talking about season 106. But yeah, let me chill out. Forgot where I'm streaming at right now. Yeah, shout out Karina though. Yeah, my home team is doing just fine. We'll see how they end though. I know your home team though. Your home team better not fold that NFC North. I'm gonna tell you that. You know what I mean? Don't fold. You know what I mean? Cause there's a number of y'all in here too. I see homie just commented too. You know how them Cowboys fans be, craziest fans ever. Says as a Cardinals season ticket holder, those Cowboys resale profits are nice. I sold my tickets to one game and it paid for one of my seats cost for the year. Damn. And I can't even say I'm surprised. I'm telling y'all, Cowboy fans is the most loyal people on the planet. When you want to talk about loyalty, the most loyal people is Cowboy fans to the Dallas Cowboys. Every single year. Look, you know who got the lowest divorce rate on the existence of human earth? Dallas Cowboy fans. Real talk. They ain't never, ever disowning their team. They're divorced, they husbands or wives, break up with their boyfriends or girlfriends, cut off their best friends and day ones, and disassociate from their family before they start supporting them Cowboys. I'm going to tell you. So I believe that. They ride or die and will fight you and everybody for their Cowboys. Yup, shout out to the Lions. Yup, I know. Shout out my Detroit people. You know it's always love to y'all. I get mad love from the D, man. Been like that for years. I met a lot of people from the D. On my YouTube journey. That's one of the cities of a few from the U.S. that I've encountered a lot of people. And it's been nothing but love, too. So I like when I see my folks, I be like, what up, though? You know what I mean? Because it's mad love. And that's why Jerry Jones never selling that team too much paper. And like I told somebody, y'all in Dallas will never go to another Super Bowl until otherwise. Said, what up, Mr. MYA? Yeah. Said, us Brown fans strong, too. Hey, listen. Round of applause to y'all Brown fans. Hey, y'all stand down. You know what I mean? Y'all might be up there too. I ain't gonna lie. The way Brown fans hold it down for their team. Matter of fact, hey, we go see this weekend, right? The Browns play ain't that game in Vegas? Oh yeah. We go see this weekend if they take over Allegiant or if it's a balance. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't gonna lie to you. As much as I want to see the Browns win, I just want to see how the impact is. Vegas is the perfect weekend for. Now I just thought about it. That crazy. It's a perfect weekend for the Browns to be in Vegas. F1 weekend, that's crazy. Star power, star-studded. Is TVP becoming a Cowgirl fan?
Stop the cap.
Please don't ever disrespect me like that. Ever. That'd be crazy. No doubt. So I was a pro of pole position back in the day. Oh, that's crazy. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. That game was lit. I did play that growing up back in the day. I guess that gives you somewhat of a taste of what F1 in Vegas like. Pole position, that's legendary, actually. That is absolutely legendary. Maya, what's going on? Good to see you. Happy Friday. I know that profile. Said keep your eyes on the Hurricanes. They might make another playoff run. They might. You know. That one thing about my home teams. I keep my eyes on them on all levels. Certain sports I don't care about more than others, but yeah, I be keeping my head to the game. Like my homeboy, diehard hockey fan, so I be tapped in through them. But you never know. You definitely never know. Say Raiders real home games or whenever they play at SoFi. Oh, that's true actually. Or SoFi or maybe when they come back to the Bay and play the Niners. But yeah, that's true. SoFi and in the Bay is where they closest to a home game is. Cause the Bay, you know, they fans here in the Bay, oh yeah, that's as close as seeing their team play again. So they come back up here to Levi. Oh yeah, they fans be up there heavy, but SoFi too. But Vegas, yeah, nah, that's feel bad for the players, I ain't gonna lie to you. See a Raiders fan in the Bay, yeah, there you go. Yup. Panthers ain't been right since they lost the Super Bowl. Yo, I agree with that too. And then the GM and the owner got up out of there. That's for sure. Hey, Vegas, while we talking about football, I just want y'all to know Vegas is cleaning house football season, okay? All my folks who be watching sports and who be betting on sports, I just want y'all to know Vegas is paying for y'all hotel stays, okay? That's why I'm telling y'all better hit these multipliers. Them slot machines might mess around and get a little loose for Christmas. The way they clean it up in sports betting, if y'all gonna be in Vegas over the next month, maybe up until New Year's, you know what I'm saying? They might mess around and loosen up them slots the way they going crazy cleaning up in the casinos. The casinos got to be some of the happiest people right now. I mean, I was looking at some of the news reports and the number of reports for like gambling and stuff like that. Let me just tell y'all, man. Somebody about to have a very good Christmas for real. But yeah, talking about Panthers, yeah, they ain't been right, and I don't know when they're gonna be right. They got a long way to go. I mean, this year right now, I'm not falling for the hoax, but you know, watch the good until it crumbles back down. So all good. Props to the New England Patriots fans, Indianapolis Colts. Yeah. Well, we'll have a further deeper sports debate in the after party. Try to stay smooth on the front stream, but that's super funny. Who that, Mary? What's going on? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Hope all is well. No one saw Daniel Jones coming yet. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I gotta say that for the I gotta say that conversation for this stream though. I can't talk about that too. I gotta keep that on the low. It's a there's a discussion point behind that for sure. That's why Vegas is going crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I'm telling y'all, bro, the sports books got to be the hottest things in Vegas right now. I mean, fade the public. If y'all bet sports, fade the public. Bet against the public. Ooh, this Midnight Theory was going on. Said Vidara or Conrad at Resorts World. Which one would you choose? Both comps. All right, let's see. All right, you know what? What I got? 20 minutes or not 20 minutes? I got 10 minutes. All right, check this out. Let me hold this chat. Hold this right here real quick. I'm gonna pull a shot. I want y'all to engage on this one right here. I like these conversations because it's 2025. If y'all had a comp stay to stay at Vidara or in the Conrad Tower at Resorts World, which would you choose? Which would you choose? I could say Vidara or Conrad. Which one y'all gonna stay at? Shout out to Midnight Theory. See, these are the type of questions I like because I like to see where y'all at as a community. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look at y'all answers first, and then I'm gonna give y'all mine because I don't want to influence people because I know I'm good at influencing folks. All right, I'm gonna let y'all start dropping y'all comments, and then I give you mine. So I smell a Rams Patriots 2018 Super Bowl rematch. Nah, I'm not gonna drop that. Bring that to the after party. All y'all who drop, Garage, Scoon, and whichever one else y'all said, what y'all said, Nick too. Y'all bring this to the after party because I got deeper thoughts. I don't want to talk about it public. Because I like where you going with that. There's only one reason why I'm hesitant to roll with that, but it's definitely a possibility. Charles cooking right now, young and fun, games be lit, got a generational player. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, yes, they all took my money, but all good. Hey, I'm telling you, the next couple of months they might loosen up. Cause let me tell you, I was at Horseshoe and or Saturday. Trying to tell you, I was at Horseshoe on Saturday and the first time my people who was with me was at June 24 when we was all on them little genie machines and all three of us just kept rotating, hitting bonuses around and stuff. We kept playing. We was at Horseshoe when that shit was happening. That's crazy. But I was at Horseshoe on Saturday, and I'm telling y'all, all of the machines around me was just bing, 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 bing. I said, oh, yeah, man, folk about to mess around and be Diamond Elite or Sam Stars. Mess with you weekend. All right, let me get back to my guy Midnight comment real quick. Said Conrad or Vidara. Let's see what y'all said, and then I'm going to go ahead and give y'all my take on this. All comp said Vidara. I'm biased. Conrad, okay, I respect that. Garage said you can't go wrong with either one, that might be the one. Mr. Midnight Theory, if you or Miss, I'm sorry, cause you know y'all got y'all tags and I don't want to mess up nobody. I need you to answer this question for me, and I'm gonna answer your question. Is there a primary importance or factor that matters when I'm choosing this? Like, for example, do casino matter? Do rooms or suite matter? Do access to the strip matter? Am I trying to impress my girl? Is there like anything of importance, or is it just like pick which one you would like? Because they both, to Garav's point, I would say you can't go wrong for various reasons, but I know most folks is going to be like location is important, so they're going to go with Vidara. And then I see right now, aside from the bias on Conrad, which I'm not mad at, Vidara because it's on the strip. Technically, it's not on the strip, but yeah, it's basically connected to the strip. Said they got me over Halloween weekend between the World Series and football. Damn, I couldn't win an argument with an ashtray. They got me across the board. Hey, I know how that feel, man. I know how that feel. Real talk. It be the worst. You can't win at all. Nah, I know how. I know how that go. For real. Halloween was alright for me. I ain't do too much gambling, but shout out to Bubble Crowds. Real talk. Save your boy. All right. What midnight at? I need you to answer the question so I can get to your answer. Because basically the chat is saying landslide of Vidara, which I guess I can't even fully say I'm surprised. But cheers, y'all, man. Appreciate y'all support. All right, I'm at 21 likes. We about to get to 630. Get the likes to 30. If y'all in here, hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button already, but let me get to 30 likes. I would appreciate that. The 25 bare minimum, but get me to 30 is free. And all y'all got to do is tap the thumbs up. It ain't nothing to it, and it helped me go a long way. Cheers to y'all. All right. Oh, here you go. Okay. Said just a nice room and nice property. That don't help me at all. All right. If I had to pick between the Conrad Tower and Resorts World, and I had to pick Vidara, I'm gonna pick Vidara, okay? And I will tell you why. Number one, to me, like most people in the community, location is important. And location for me specifically is important because I'm a walker, okay? So if I want to get access to certain things, it's going to be easier for me to walk from Vidara than it's going to be from Resorts World. Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate. Vidara is an all-suite property, okay? So the base room is a studio, so it's going to be bigger than the base, what is the Conrad, the Deluxe? I got a room I got a tour of the base room at Conrad. It was dope. I liked it. 100% liked the room. I think it's when you talk about nice rooms or overall on the strip for a base room, Conrad Tower for sure, because that's Tower 2 when it goes into their tier at Resorts World. There's a casino at Resorts World. You got a food hall at Resorts World, even though some people might not like it. You got day club, nightclub. You've got sports book, high limit room, a lounge that I recommend for a lot of people to go to at Resorts World. So that Conrad Tower, you right there in the middle, and I think the Tiki Bar near there. So when you factor in the hotel overall, Resorts World's the better overall hotel. Room for room, nah, because it's a studio at Vidara gonna have a studio. You got a kitchenette, soaking tub, walk-in shower. Versus at Conrad, you got a real nice ass walk-in shower. You know what I mean? So when you go room for room or suite, well, it's basically a room versus suite. So a studio gonna always be a room, unless you're talking about the studio at Polo Towers versus Conrad. That's a whole other conversation. So when you look at the room amenities overall, I'm going Vidara. When you look at the property overall, it's not even close. It's gonna be Resorts World. However, because of where Resorts World is, if you want to get out your hotel and get to exploring, that's where Vidara gonna go crazy. Number one is connected right there to the Cosmo, so you don't even got to go outside. They got a bridge now. You can go to Cosmo, which can get you right on the strip. You can walk to Bellagio, which can get you right on the strip. They do got a 24-hour restaurant at Vidara. That marketplace got them fire chicken tenders 24/7. That's a plus. So personally, me, because if I want to go to Hattie B's or to a food hall, or if I want to go to a restaurant and access 24-hour eats, I got closer access between Earl's and my own hotel and the food hall at Cosmo, over at Aria, Bellagio, and all the stuff Center Strip. That's why I would pick Vidara. If we going based on room or suite, then Vidara gonna win because it's a base studio. So that's why I would pick Vidara. Now, if somebody were to pick the Conrad Tower, I have zero. My whole thing would be, as long as you don't mind the location, because this is what I have told people. If you do stay at Resorts World, everything I just named, they got a lot to do with their property. Like, I think a lot of people still sleep on Resorts World property, and Luna is my spot. You can walk right across the street and go vibe at the hookah lounge at Luna. Tacos El Gordo, Tacos Al Pastor, right across the street. You can go to Peppermill, you got Peppermill, and then Fontainebleau is like right there. So, you know, it's not like there ain't a thing around Resorts World. And then if you want to access Encore or Wynn, you know, you take a little stroll up there and you get there. But that might break down on everything, you know. I'm with Gaurav on it. You can't really go wrong if you don't care about location. But if it's room versus studio, I'm going to take the studio. If it's property versus property, I'm going to take Resorts World. If it's convenience or location, I'm going to go with Vidara. All right. Fontainebleau, Vidara. Okay, see, that's not that's insane. I'm not going to lie to you. If they both comp, bruh, I'm staying at Fontainebleau. What? That ain't even that's a no-brainer to me. If they both comp, I'm staying at wait, hold on. Whoa. Yeah, if they both comp, I might strongly consider Fontainebleau. I ain't gonna lie. Both comp, cause Fontainebleau and Conrad are two totally. I'm gonna have to sit on that one. I ain't gonna lie. Fontainebleau with dog. That's another conversation. Back pocket that one. I might off the initial just say I might take the location. For me, I don't know if Conrad is worth the location difference, but to stay at Fontainebleau, that might be the location difference. Comp, yeah, that might be worth it. Cause you know, I ain't got no problem catching a ride to Center Strip. If it's that serious, take the monorail. But yo, that's a different conversation. Being a diehard fan of a team with how you delusional, borderline sick, that's a fact. I'm a dumbass that got drunk and took the over on sack. King season wins. Yeah, that's a lot of casual sport fan problem. They too tied in their teams for sure. Should I take Vidara simply because of the rooms? Have a kitchenette? Well, I mean, he said he wanted a nice room, and both of the rooms is nice. So like, if you want a nice room, I can't. They both nice rooms. You know what I mean? If you got a studio, you have a kitchenette. That's really the only edge, because they both got mini refrigerators. And then the studio gonna be a little bit bigger, but then in the bathroom you get a soaking tub. So it's not like you get more of Vidara, but I mean, Conrad's still nice. You know what I mean, still nice. Said, what about the CrossFit Tower? CrossFit Tower, the luxury tower. I haven't even stayed in the CrossFit Tower. I ain't been in there to do a room yet. Well, I haven't stayed there. I haven't walked through the tower, but I haven't been in the room of the CrossFit Tower. I've seen them though. But I think me personally, I don't know that overall I would pick Resorts World. I mean, that Croxford might be a different conversation. I think I'm still going for Dara, but I wouldn't put Croxford in the Fontainebleau conversation. That's just me though. That's just me. You know what I mean? But I again wouldn't have no problem with that. Said never been to stay at Conrad in Vegas, but other Conrads, the rooms and service are top notch. Yeah, the Conrad in Vegas is spectacular. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem. That Croxford Tower, that I don't know, that might be something to think about, because Croxford Tower, I've not physically been in one, but I've seen them, and I've had footage sent to me. And that's a conversation to be had. Microwave and full fridge is huge in Vegas. You don't get a full fridge at Vdara until you get to the 1-bedroom suites. So that one thing I be having to tell people when I do my consultation with people, I'm like, you don't get a full fridge in the Vdara suites until you get a 1-bedroom suites, because your first tier is the studios, and the studios come with a kitchenette and they come with a mini fridge. It's not a full fridge. Once you get to the 1-bedrooms, like the corner suites, the executive suites, corner suite, executive suite, the panorama suite. I'm like, they got 4 different tiers of them. Those are the ones that's got a full fridge, full kitchen. Those are the ones that's got the full feel at home works. That's the one. Just based on room and property, Conrad. I like, okay, all right, that's what's up. I've seen a couple of them. To agree with the location of Vdara, that would be my selling point. But we going just based off room, I'm going if we going simply based off room, Vdara. If we going off room and property, then I'm going Conrad. That's why I asked what matters. But if it's just a room, Vdara get that. Property, it's not even close. It's that Conrad will win that by a landslide. That's why win or the signature. Or that's like win or the signature. What's like win or the signature? Hold on. JD, what's going on, my guy? Good to see you, man. TGIF here in Biloxi for 10X, trying to make sure I keep Diamond Plus. That's real right there. Appreciate that. And I know that's real. Keep that Diamond Plus. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. And for those who can do it, listen, January, Caesars, please don't change this because I'm talking about this on stream. Oh, I need to get out the stream anyway. I need to get to the after party. But January is when the tier credit season resets on the calendar. They're doing the 10X in January, and it is technically a wraparound month. So if you need to maintain your status, if you can earn it in January, February you might pop out with the next tier status. But just keep that in mind. But yeah, you can get that where you at. Go ahead and get that knocked out the way by the end of the year. I hope you make that happen too. This is just like win or the signature. I'm like, win and the signature is in 2 different ball games. But nah, the signature is better than the signature is better. Vdara is better than the signature. I had that debate all the time. People like to compare them because they both all suites and signature got balconies, and I'm like, nah, that ain't enough. They got some updates to do. That stuff matter. Not a popular choice, but why not try to do both if possible? 2 experiences in one trip. I have been telling people to do that too. If you want to experience 2, depending on how long you stand, because if you stand for like 3 days, then the moving back and forth could be like a hassle. I've been there, done that, and I don't even like doing that no more. But if you can be there a decent amount of time, yeah, pick the property that's furthest away, and then on the second stay, move to the one that's closer if it worked price wise, because I know price always matters with that too. But that's definitely a way to do that, Trey, for sure. For sure. Yeah, shout out to JD for that. Hey, and hopefully Blackjack go right this time too, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully them dealers show love and get it done the right way, you know what I mean? Cause that Diamond Plus everything, you know what I mean? I'm telling y'all, 4 free drinks a day, it don't seem like nothing till you get around people who want to drink. And listen, you can, sit at the bar, get you a free drink, sit at the slot, get you a shrink. But if you just moving through the strip and you need a drink, swipe the card, let me get that. Go a long way. And them discounts at comp rooms that come with that tier 2, that stuff matter too. All right, let me write this up and get up out of here. Next time I come through, it's either going to be Paris or the Cosmo Corner Terrace. All right, that's what it is. Be sure to get ready to pay that extra fee for a front row seat on SWA. And listen, man, just that January 26th, you don't got to pay an extra fee. I already looked into it. That's not how it's going to work. If you book a flight with Southwest, if you book basic and you don't want to pay for a seat, they're going to assign you a seat on arrival. That's what's going to happen. They're not charging you for seats. If you want to pick a specific seat, then you got to pay for it. But based off the info they put out into some of the folk I talked to, if you don't want to pay for a seat, you just got to book a flight, and then they're going to give you a seat when you get there. So you're probably going to end up boarding in the C group on top of that too. But I mean, once they do assigned seating, boarding is not going to matter. It's just a matter of get y'all ass on a plane and sit y'all ass down. Cause some of y'all get on my damn nerves. Like y'all don't know how to get on the airplane and sit the hell down. But yeah, they're gonna assign you the seats to check in or the day of. You only pay for it if you want to get a specific seat. For the Joy of Vegas, what's going on? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Hope all is well with you. There's a rodeo coming to Vegas in a couple of weeks. That's gonna be crazy. Yeah, the rodeo in Vegas is a wild time. Rodeo and then NBA in-season tournament. Another sleeping also. Lit time to visit Vegas used to be the same weekend as the Pac-12 championship. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, but the NBA in season too now. Hold on now. Congrats on win. Appreciate that, y'all. That was not my win. I was there support. But I was right there when the one took place. It should have been me though. But that was a day. That was not me. I was just vlogging in the process of it. We need to run back a blackjack session. I think a lot of us do need a group run back. Get the corner terrace, the angle corner terrace. Yeah, if it's available and they'll let y'all get it, definitely get it for sure. All right, y'all. Enjoy y'all weekend, man. Happy Thanksgiving to those who going to everybody. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, then enjoy us celebrating Thanksgiving. All right, it's an American holiday that we finna turn up with. But happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Happy holiday. Y'all enjoy y'all loved ones. Enjoy y'all selves too. Don't forget to enjoy yourself. Love yourself. Love those around you. Don't take no days for granted. Eat some good ass food. Some of y'all send me y'all know, follow me on Instagram. Send me some of y'all plates. I want to see how y'all get down in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Or how y'all finally get down in the kitchen and what y'all consuming on. Cause trust me, it's about that time. For those of y'all who will be playing in turkey bowls, you know, like myself, good luck to you. Hopefully you get out there, get you some health and wealth and activity, and get you a dub too. Cause I'm for sure gonna win. I'm not losing. I don't lose on turkey bowls. Have a ball, man. Enjoy yourselves. I don't know if I'm gonna stream next week because it's Friday. I test the waters because it's a holiday weekend. I mean, I guess we'll see. I don't think I'm doing too much on Friday, so I should be streaming next Friday. But if I don't stream next Friday, it's only because of a holiday. But for now, we're gonna plan to stream on Friday. If I don't stream on Friday, I'll make a post in the community so that y'all know. So I will say y'all have a happy Thanksgiving, and I will likely see y'all next Friday. Be safe, be easy. At the party, y'all know where I'm at. I'll see y'all in a few. Everybody else be safe.